Site of Fort Blount, established 1853 and used as a place of refuge for the settlers of this community during the Seminole Indian War, 1855 to 1858. Name changed to Bartow in 1867 in honor of Confederate General Francis S. Bartow, erected by Bartow Chapter Daughters of the American Revolution in 1947. All right, everybody, I'm Eric with Eric's Excursions, and today I'm in Bartow, Florida. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of the history of Bartow and how it first got started. Really interesting story. Let's go check it out. So this is the confirmed actual site of where 22 settlers settled nearly 170 years ago. So in the middle of downtown Bartow, there's Broadway. Let's give you guys a little bit of an idea where I'm at. This is Main Street. There's the new courthouse right there. This little plot of land was where it all started. Fort Blount, which was established in 1851 by re-adding Blount, was the first settlement in what is known as the town of Bartow. A stockade was established by Blount and his families in the 1850s. The first permanent new settlers came to the area near Peace River. So Peace River is nearby. It is important to note that other historical sources indicate that Fort Blount was established in 1853 and was a refuge for the recent settlers who arrived in the settlement 2 years prior. Fort Blount was specifically a place of refuge for settlers during the Seminole Indian War that lasted for about 3 years, 1855 to 1858. So in 1867, the name was changed to Bartow in honor of Confederate General Francis S. Bartow. Re-adding Blount and 21 others with him arrived in this location in October of 1851. And protection was constructed in the form of a blockhouse. The blockhouse was constructed by Blount himself in order to provide protection for the community. The blockhouse was most likely abandoned as a fortification before the Third Seminole War ended around 1858. So they weren't here too long, but it was this little plot of ground, little area right here where it all was built. I wish there was some artifacts or something left, but looks like it's all long gone, whatever was here. The city has dramatically changed in the last 150 years, going from a small frontier outpost that was vulnerable to attacks from the Seminole Indians to over 19,000 residents today. It's also worth noting that phosphate mining has played a very significant part in Bartow's economy since the discovery of phosphate rock in 1881. And Bartow has been part of what's called Bone Valley, which is the richest source of phosphate rock in the world. 75% of the US supply and 25% of the world supply of phosphate comes from this area. Still can't wrap my mind around this being where a fort was 150 to 170 years ago, and now everything's built up all around it. Isn't that how it works, huh? Just life, time moves on. I guess some modern artwork right there. Time moves on, doesn't stop. Everything got built up around it, but at least they kept this area preserved somewhat. You know, I don't see any remains of a fort, but at least they have a monument to it acknowledging that it was here. There's the old courthouse. we got downtown Bartow over here. And I should have mentioned that this is called Fort Blount Park, if I didn't already, which I don't think I did. A close-up shot of the courthouse, but it's under construction until end of July. I like to get back over here and check out the museum that's inside. Let's take a little tour of the downtown Bartow area. Might as well, since I'm here. I never make it over here unless I have jury duty. Other than that, I almost never come to Bartow. And I live so close by. It's also worth noting that there have been some movies made here, like I think it's called My Girl. There's the My Girl house, which is close by, which I'm not going to film today. A lot of other people have done it. It's always interesting to go to the back alleyway. Some pretty nasty stuff back here. These old buildings are kind of neat to see. Got some patios back here. Some old buildings. Look at that. All dogs go to heaven. There's some pretty nasty stuff in the alleyway. Oh, check this out. Look at that. That's kind of neat. Never know what you're going to run into in an alleyway or step into, which I almost did. Record. Must be an old Hall of Records or something. Or if I should go down any more alleyways. People are looking at me like, what the heck is this guy doing?